Alright, so here today we got something kind of exciting. So I don't think, well, this is, so for me, if you've watched my TSH channel, you kind of know that this is a thing that happens with some games, where they expand and they open up in different regions, and that happens, but Grand Cross has remained in the same regions for how long? You know there's a JP account, you know there's a KR server, and you know that there's a global server. That's it, that's literally it. And then on the global service, that's actually the Asia server also, so that's there if you want to play on that side of it, but that's what it looks like, right? So there's only a few things that exist, but they've actually opened up a new Grand Cross, which is shocking. Yeah, I didn't expect them to do this at all, but they're doing it, and I think this is brand new, but I have no idea. I'm just finding out about this. This may have existed, but I think it is brand new, because I tried to go and download it, and whenever I search, so recently I was searching for the KR version, because I wanted to download it, right? And when I was searching it, this wasn't there. So I think this is a brand new thing, but it is a new version of Grand Cross. Let me show it to you. But first, I learned about the version from this person, so again, thank you so much for that. But this is it. They will be opening a brand new Chinese service for the game, which is, I mean, shocking if you will, but they're doing it, right? So they're expanding Grand Cross, as people were saying, oh, Grand Cross is dying right now. They said, no, we're actually expanding, Johnny. So they're going to go and take this and put it on the CN side, because the CN marketplace is massive. It is freaking insane. You see Fighting Path, right? And what Fighting Path can go and basically accumulate in the time it existed, it's insane. So not only will they keep KR Global and GP afloat, they will go and open up to the CN server. So that is the next up plan for them, which is actually pretty shocking. I didn't expect to see it, but that's what they're doing. We have this insane image over here made for the CN side, which that's Netmarble's beautiful artist that worked there. You can clearly see it. Their drawings and their character design and all that has always been pretty immaculate. And the wallpapers we get for the game when they draw those, they're so good. So this is one of them that they've created. The quality is immaculate. Look at the sky. Look at Melly. Look at his fingers, bro. They got all the detail you ever want. Got Escanor in the back, which is actually the cut-in for the main Escanor. That's not even a new Escanor drawing. That is the same cut-in he always gets. So, and then the King cut-in's the same, I think, too. They're both the same cut-in. Melly's brand new. I think Bonna's brand new. Deanne is brand new. Goth in the back, I can't even tell, he's too small. And then I think maybe Merlin's new. But Escanor's the same cut-in we always have. So they just placed him in there. He's like photoshopped and not even drawn in. But that's there. So a really cool and well done thing here. But yeah, they're opening to the sea inside. We have like the listing over here on QApp now. Again, I tried to download the game, so I went through the entire process to download the game, but that didn't work because it apparently doesn't exist yet for the reason of it's not out, I think, right? So I think it is brand new. And with that, we have like the description here, which I don't know if it's written exactly by the dev. I think it's like by QApp because it mentions the AOT collab and all the other collabs, which I don't think the actual game company's or Netmarble's gonna announce that, but who knows? They say this is the global version with 13 languages, such as the Chinese, English, and Korean option. So I don't actually know if this is the actual listing, like description, but what it is it's listed. So it is there now as the Chinese simplified, and it's actually called the Legendary 7. That's great. It's not. So everyone does it differently. It's crazy, but each translation for each server has a little different thing. We know what a 7 Deadly Sins. Other translations know it as something else, but this is Legendary 7. Look at that. I like that name, Legendary 7. Sounds great. Sounds great. It really does. Here we go. We have the rest of the images here, just basic stuff at the start of the game. Now, I really wonder how it's going to all operate. Like, in the screenshot, they clearly are showing Escanor. The one Escanor. If this is like, if they're starting day one at scrap, just going out at it, what the hell are they going to release? And, oh my god, this pops up every time, bro. But what are they going to release? Like, genuinely, what are they going to release? How is it going to work? Because they're straight up, is that even, they're showing Harlequin in the middle. I was like trying to zoom in there and like, look at it. That's Harlequin. They got like the recent festivals already being shown in PvP. I really wonder, are they just going to like start at day, like, where we are currently at and then just start rolling out like that, or are they going to literally go back to day one and start all the way rush until they get to KR or JP standards? What are they going to do? So I really wonder how it's going to work on the CN version. Currently I can download it, so keep it in mind when it's available and I can try and download it. I'll let you know, but I can't get it working on QApp, so I can try some other ways, see if I can get into the game, and I'll update you if that actually works. But let me know if you're actually curious to see what it looks like. If you're curious, then I'll try to like put my effort in to get to it. But like I think with CN games, you need like a WeChat login. You need some weird stuff to like get into the game. So again, I literally the only game that I play on CN that can I actually get into after hours of work was Fighting Path. That's literally the only game that exists for me that I can get into, because everything else just requires so much to get into. But like when it comes like to a JP KR game, it's very easy. Just have an emulator, maybe have a VPN, and you're good to go. So that's like the 2 requirements for a JP game. For a CN game, it's like you need this login, you need the other type of login, you need like a code, you need like so many things to get in. So we'll see how that works. But they are launching a brand new version of the game into the CN marketplace, and I'm guessing it's because of this. Like the CN marketplace is nuts. Okay, for a Tencent game over here, their revenue on Tencent is 309 million, 151 million on this game, 64 million. You could argue that the CN marketplace for gacha games is bigger than like everything. Okay, the amount of money the games make over here, like think about Genshin standards. Look at that, 151 million, 64 million. They're bringing in the revenue like it's nothing, bro. It's like we got League over here. Did not even know there was a game over on CN. Okay, we got Naruto. The fudge, there's a game like that on CN. I didn't even know that too. We have Call of Duty. So they have a bunch of games, right? So CN is going to be a massive marketplace to extend Grand Cross into. And again, if you look at it, the revenue for last month being 5.4 million. Now let's say that the CN version of the game makes like 3 million a month. That's extra money, okay? That's extra money to go into Origin, because they're not going to put that money to... I'm just kidding. Just joke. Calm down, all right? I'm joking. But it is potential that extra 3 million to go into Grand Cross so they can actually extend some more content. Maybe because of that 3 million they're getting, they're going to actually open up the ability to get a second character for banners again. Back in the day, we used to get like Summer East and Summer Valentia on one banner. Over here, you're getting like Summer DN. That's it. One summer unit. A gacha game. Releasing one summer unit is a sin. Well, it's in the name, 7 Deadly Sins, but still, what the hell, bro? Like, literally, releasing one summer unit is the most abysmal. I was crying, all right? I'm not a DN fan. I'm sorry. To every DN fan out there, enjoy. Love your DN. I don't. Now, with it, seeing one summer unit being a PvE unit, by the way, PvE unit that is simplified to one piece of content, theoretically, I was mortified, astonished, flabbergasted, depressed. So, 2 unit banners make a comeback because CN version exists. Let's start this copium. Comments. I'm gonna go in now, push this point for 2 years. But yeah, it's never gonna happen. So let's stop coping there. But overall, it is pretty cool that they are expanding. They are doing a CN version of the game, which again, in a million years, I would have never seen this coming. But they're doing it. So, and again, it is fully apparently. I don't want to say because this listing isn't 100% accurate, because QF doesn't always get it 100% accurate, but it could be. I don't want to say that. But it does say clearly developer is Netmarble, but I don't know if they're the publisher also. So if they're the publisher also, it is in their hands 100%. They decide what they want with the game, and they can do everything, all right? Whenever you toss it out to a publisher, the publisher can screw you completely and screw the game up. But when it's in like Netmarble's hands and they're the publisher, they're the sole exactly everything to it, then it's in a good area, right? So we'll see what happens, but I'm curious about one thing, all right? Screw everything I talked about in this video. I'm just curious at how they launch. Imagine day one, they got every festival in the game ready to go. That'll be pure hell. Like, genuinely. They just start where we are right now. Every piece of content slapped on in. You got Demonic Beast, you got all this. People will be, like, trying the game and like, oh my god, what the hell is this Demonic Beast, bro? Not be able to beat it at all. I don't even know. Let's see. But yeah, that's been it. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a stay safe, peace, and enjoy. That's been it from me. CN version of Grand Cross coming soon. Stay tuned.